freaking giants. I mean, just 5-pounders. Oh, that's another big one. This is straight nasty. How many we got in a live well? I gotta check. Oh, all right, what's going on, everyone? We are right smack dab in the middle of the season prep. It's hectic right now. We're exactly 8 days away from leaving to our first event on Toledo Bend. We've got our boat completely rigged out. You guys saw some of those videos, but I want to kind of show you today forward-facing sonar stuff. So today we're on an awesome lake, kind of clear to stained water, but there are some very, very big ones in here. So I'm gonna throw a little bit of swim bait, do the sonar pinging minnow type thing, but I want to show you this over here real quick. My good buddy Josh Jones, he's probably the best in the world at forward-facing sonar, and he convinced me to get the Sea Light brakes. So as we're out there kind of scoping around, you guys will see it a little bit later. These brakes on my power pole blades here, they are absolutely fantastic at when you establish and you find a fish, hit the brakes and you can continue to cast to them. So without further ado, let's launch this boat. We brought our dog with us, Beans. We're gonna have a good day today. Hopefully we catch a big one on a swim bait. Nice job. Good dog. About her second time in a boat. She's a lot better when the other two dogs aren't with her. She's a lot more chill. Really? Come here. Really? Just straight up went for it. Just straight up went for it, didn't you? Good for you. How's that feel? Oh man. 50-degree water temperature. You like that? Okay. This is supposed to be our calm dog too.
Oh my God.
Got some bugs, dude. Big one's on it. Big one's on it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Got her. Look at that. That is a smallmouth. That was awesome. There was about 3 or 4 of them down there on a tree, and that's the smallest of the bunch right there. There was one that looked like it was 6-7 pounds, but that is a nice smallmouth. How about that? A North Texas area smallmouth, like absolutely freaking rocketed off the bottom and just got it. Gussie won the classic doing this right here, and he taught us well. That is awesome right there. That's what's cool about smallmouth, especially down here in the south. When you put something like this in front of them, they absolutely smoke it. I want that bigger one. There was one like that looked 6, 7, 8 pounds that followed me. That was cool. Oh yeah, that's a nice one, dude. That's a big one. Look at this freaking chunker. Oh, that's a freaking nice one, Beans. All right, so prior to livescope, when I launched my boat, I'm looking for transition banks like that, right? So it's a channel swing bank. You got the bluff wall that meets the pea gravel. That was always, you know, 5-6 years ago, that was a great spot to throw a swim bait or throw a crankbait. And that's like 5 or 6 feet of water. And I saw that fish in 5 feet of water before I caught it. So these little minnows like this, I mean, not only are they good in 30, 35, 40 feet of water, but you could throw it up there in 5 to 6 feet and catch 4.5, 5 pounders like that. And bigger, no problem. That's awesome. We'll let that one hang out in the box for a little bit. Make a little move here. Eat it. Big one. Eat it. Just eat it. Oh my gosh, dude. That thing is so huge. Oh my lord, dude. 2 giants. That one's still on me. Oh, there's my bait right there. 2 giants were on me. Those are freaking hammers, dude. Big, big. I mean, they looked really, really big, like 8+ pounders. Follow me, but there's no bait around. So that's like a huge thing too, is when you're throwing obviously a little shad imitator, your chances of catching one goes way up, obviously, if there's shad around. But those floaters like that, they're just floating out in the middle of nowhere. If you put that little thing right in front of the face, they'll think about it. But a lot of times without shad, they won't bite. Let's get out of this wind, Charlie. Plenty of fish in this lake. Wow, I thought that one was gonna bite, dude. She was just like, ah, right there. Water's getting clearer down here. Noticing a lot of these fish are like in 30, 35, so these little 16th and 1/8 ounce heads I've got, I'm gonna switch up to like a 1/4 ounce. All right, so much like swim bait fishing, when you're threading a jig head on a swim bait or a little minnow style bait like this, it is imperative to rig it absolutely straight. I mean, think about it. You know, we're trying to jiggle this thing right in front of a 6, 7, 8 pounder's face that doesn't necessarily want to bite. So you got to make it look as real as absolute possible. So if you have it just kind of, you know, kinked off to one side or the other when you go to rig it, make sure you unthread it and then thread it back on absolutely straight. So to convince those fish into biting, it's got to look as real as possible, as straight as possible. The other thing too, when we're applying super glue, a little goes a long way. So you barely just want to tap the super glue to the collar of the jig head you're using and just barely thread it on there, and that super glue will hold it really nicely. Nice one. Pretty fish, man. Suspended over 50 feet of water. No other way to catch them. Not bad. 49-degree temperatures. It's just so crazy how you, I mean, I've seen, I don't know, 16, 17, 20 fish come up and just follow it. And then that one right there out in the middle of nowhere, nothing around. I mean, saw it from 10 feet away, swam up, got it. It's crazy how like they're all just in different moods, just like the fish, you know, we fish for on the bank. You know, some of them bite, like smoke a chatterbait or a swim bait, and other ones just barely nip at it. And this is the type of fish that absolutely crushed it. Nothing around. Dang it, the fish swam hard. Oh boy, that's a big old fish, dude. Come on, come on. Eat it, eat it. Oh, she kind of looked. She kind of looked. Damn, that's a big one. God, oh my gosh, dude. She like turned on it. It's a big one. Got her. Big one, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, giant, dude. Giant. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stay out of there. Wow. Yeah. Oh, pinging a minnow, dude. Craziest freaking bite. 5 years ago, that fish is uncatchable. Wow. Giant. That is awesome. Just a one big single. Corner of a dam. That's awesome. It's a giant fish, dude. 6.5. Let's take her for a little ride. Wow. That's a long fish. Look at this, like short fat one and a long and kind of skinny one. That's rad. God, are those bass. Whatever it is. I don't think so. Eat it. Oh my God. Got her. You. Whoa. Wow. That is a strong one there. That was the coolest thing. I was casting at one, and when that fish showed interest, 2 others just came out of the rocks, and that second or third one got it. That was cool. Oh, another nice one. Oh, another nice one, man. Oh, yeah. Chunker. She had friends. That is so awesome. Let that one go. More big one. That's a big one, dude. There's 4 of them there. Dude, how crazy was that? Oh, look at all of them following it. Oh, wow. That was so freaking rad, man. That one came blazing up like a smallmouth. Oh, how big are you? Oh my gosh. There's 4 of them that big right there. Come here. That's awesome. Whew. Gonzo, the little minnow. I'm gonna put this one in the box real quick. That was freaking cool. 4 of them were just chilling there, not even moving. And that one blazed up and got just like this. It was sitting here like this and it went, I see it. Got it. 4 of them just like this, just chilling there. Chilling on the dam. Eyeball catch. Oh, I see it. Oh, oh, bam. Awesome. Oh my gosh, look, they're still there. Let me try this jig. Look at those, are all 5-pounders. Here it comes. Eat it. Just eat it. Just following it. Big one too. Oh my gosh. All right, gotta get that little minnow back in there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Crazy. Don't go to the bottom. No, no, no. Once they hit the bottom, they're done. No. Moving left to right. Dang it. Once they hit the bottom like that, I mean, they're so hard to see and catch. The biggest one followed my swim jig. Look at that big giant one. Oh my gosh. Got her. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Yeah, another 5-pounder. That's some heavy weight right there. Wow. That is so freaking cool, guys. 48-degree water temperatures. Beans, get you some. There's still 2 more down there. One of them was substantially bigger. That is so freaking cool. Just straight 5-pounders galore. That's cool. There's another one. Man, that was so rad. It like ate it and swam up. Like I didn't even feel the bite.
Right.
Oh, that one's big. Here she comes. Eat it. Eat it, good girl. The little one's eating. Got her. Oh my gosh, they're all giants, man. They're all 5- and 6-pounders. Oh boy, that one's heavy. This is so awesome. Like we went 2.5 full hours. The weather changed. It went from sunny to cloudy, and I had trouble finding them. Then I roll up here, and they're all freaking giants. I mean, just 5-pounders. Oh, there's another big one, dude. Just straight nasty. How many we got in a live one? I gotta check. I mean, these are all freaking hammers. I mean, look at this. Is that the small one? I mean, look at that big one. 3, 4. All right, that's number 5. Let's see what kind of limit we can put together. Little pre-season warm-up. Ooh, love it. There's still more, dude. It's so important to get it in front of their face, not at their tail. And you really don't know until you make the cast and find out which way they're kind of swimming. You really do have to lead them. That's a big one right there, floating high. Fish past it. That last cast, I casted towards its tail. You gotta put it in their eyesight. This one's gonna bite. Dude. Just magic. Absolute magic. I still hate it, but I love it. It's fun, but it sucks. Boring, but like super entertaining. That one's not gonna bite. There's more. There's still more. I think I'm casting at rocks right now. Yeah, definitely casting at boulders. Man, they dispersed, but that was, see, they were sitting like carp when I first found them like that. Man, that is insane. Oh boy. All right, hit the brakes. Back up on this. It's a ball of bait. Oh! Ah! Man. They're really just wolf packing this dam. Nope, she said nope. Fish got bigger, it looked like. Dang it. They are freaking biting right now. They're just chasing everything around. But with the water being so cold and clear like this, I mean, just that little shaking minnow, I mean, that is absolutely the only thing they'll bite. They're just following a swim bait, the swim jig, they'll just kind of follow. I mean, this is absolutely effective. And I mean, we've been seeing it on tour for the last few months here, and it's absolutely going to dominate. And that's why we're out here working on this. We want to get comfortable with it going into our first tournament. And we are more than comfy right now, I'll tell you that much. These guys have had, I'm a kind of an old school fisherman, power fisherman. These boys have had a 2-3 year jump on me, but we're catching on real quick. A lot of fun. All right, so here's the move right here. Since I've got my active target in scout mode, and I've got such a huge degree of vision right here, basically I'm just going down the face of this dam like on 80% with my trolling motor. And if a ball of bait or something appears on my scout, then I will go in with the livescope beam, which is literally a vertical, just like sheet of paper, and I'll just go ahead and scan it over to that ball of bait or that single blip on here. But literally, my left eye is down here on the Lowrance, and then my right eye is over here on the Garmin. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. And yes, you can find them with a single beam, but having that horizontal beam helps a whole lot more. Hello.
You're still fishing?
Yeah. Look at the size of that thing. No, I'll let them know right now. Yeah. Let me show you something real quick. Look at the size of that crappie. Look at that. Look at Beans.
Oh, I miss my baby.
I know.
Beans.
No, she hears you.
Hi, Beans. You're having so much fun.
Yeah. Look at these blimp. They're all blimpies, man. Look at this.
It probably wouldn't hurt you to go for your bath.
This is. Did he really? Look how many fish there are right there, dude. There's literally 30 of them. Oh, that's a big one. I missed. She's on bait. Oh my gosh. That's a big one. Oh, I missed. Here we go. Oh, here she comes. Oh my gosh, dude. Freaking nosing it. Trey, I didn't tell you, the biggest one I seen today that I got to bite was on the jig, and it like hooked it just briefly and it left.
Babe, you're like 4 years behind.
Yeah, I know. I should have made the change. I should have swapped my electronics sooner. But I'm having fun right now. I'm learning. Today was all about learning. We're doing that. We're catching up with them. 4 years ahead, we're catching up.
You're in the Bassmaster Elites and you're catching them.
All right, I'm gonna finish strong here. I'll see you.
Alright.
Okay, bye. Can't catch a break with that woman. Wow, what a beautiful evening, beautiful day out here on the water. I'm gonna let these fish go. I think I ended up with, I don't know, an average of 5-pounders or so. Let's just see how big these things are when we let them go. What a fun day of scoping. I mean, they're all absolute chunks. I mean, those are all 4.5 at least. Beautiful fish. Gaines, what do you think? That's a small one right there. 4-pounder at least. As I let these 2 big ones go here, a couple nice ones. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and kind of learning with us. Like I said, I'm still a little behind on the forward-facing sonar game, but thank you guys for hanging out for today's target practice session. And just like with, you know, race cars or professional shooters, golfers, the more time behind the club, the more time behind the trigger, more time behind the wheel, the better you are. So what an awesome kind of precursor to the season here. We start out in Texas, so this technique will absolutely play. And 3 huge takeaways from the day. 1, stay on the trolling motor. Whether you're scanning around, moving 80, 90, 100% on the trolling motor, you know, stay on the trolling motor there. But also when you spot a fish, you absolutely have to stay on the trolling motor, stay on that fish. The other takeaway, if you see a fish and you make a cast out there with your bait, you have to see your bait and the fish, not just your bait or not just the fish. You have to have both in frame in that beam at the same time. And also, the third big takeaway from today, go with the lightest weight possible. It's absolutely as light as you could get away with. Make sure you lead those fish and just kind of shake it there right in front of their face. Today I was using 16th ounce and 1/8 ounce. You know, the wind was blowing, but still that lightweight did it very well. So once again, that was an absolute awesome day. Thank you guys for the little target practice session. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. I'm gonna go ahead and link some of the equipment I used here today. Like a Beans is stoked. Charles behind the camera, thank you very much. I think next week we're gonna pack and get our butts down in Toledo Bend. So thank you guys very much. Like us ready to go to the bank, and we'll see you guys next time.